So let's just quickly show you just a few of these before we get too excited. This person here, 640,000 double opt-in subscribers. Double opt-in is the proper way to do things. You know that they're targeted and focused then. That is phenomenal. Now just think, we'll do the maths in a second about the conversion rates. He says he's got between 10% and 30%. We'll take a ridiculous percent and show you what can be earned very, very quickly just by doing this. Up to 8,000 for this one. This guy's a professional as well, and this is what it's all about. It's not about sending junk out. This is about sending out quality to quality people. There's another one, 1,000 subscribers in a very responsive niche, and there's another one. And so you can see quite quickly that in a small amount of time you could have people paying you money for your products or your services or your affiliate offers or whatever it is that you have. So let's just do the maths on that and give you a tiny indication of the kind of money involved. So let's take the extreme one, the first one we saw, for the double opt-in. And let's not just take the extreme number, let's be extreme with our conversions, okay? And take the worst possible scenario we can take, and then take one of the scenarios that he mentions, much lower than he says, but nevertheless let's do that. So let's say we go up to this guy and we say, hey, we've got a fantastic product. That product is exactly what your subscribers need. Please take a look and let me know. He gets back to you and says, yeah, cool. My 640,000 subscribers would be very much interested in your product. So we take the 640,000 JV subscribers, and let's say they convert at just 1%. Just 1% of those people convert. And so that means that we would send his people to our list and give them some free information and give them a warm-up onto the product. And let's say 6,400 of them take action. That means they click the link for more information. So the 6,400 of these people, let's say they convert at 1%, which would be 64 customers. So the 64 customers would be the people that spend money out of the 640,000 people we initially put your product in front of. So you can see that is a ridiculously low conversion, although that is a conversion that lots of people work on. So let's say the product price is $47, which is an average price for a product these days. It's not super low, it's not super high. It's a great one to start with. So we got a product price of $47 and 64 people, which were the customers that spent that money with you. That would be a total of $3,008. Now we need to give this JV partner some money, and for digital electronic downloads, videos, ebooks and the such likes, the usual rate is 75%. That is always negotiable, but if you want to get quick money, you've got to give 75% of the people that gave you this list. So we would then have to give that JV partner $2,256. Thank you very much. He's a happy man. Meaning that you would walk away with a total profit for your product in front of those 640,000 people of $752. Doesn't sound like a lot of money in comparison to that? Well, that's because the conversions were rubbish. But nevertheless, once your product's made and you get in front of this person, this is just easy money. This is just one person. So let's take a small increase in the conversion. He says up to 30%, between 10 and 30%. Let's just take his lowest number because that is still quite high. And this is your first venture into doing JVs. And I don't want to scare you with the kind of money that can be earned. So 640,000 JV subscribers converted 10%, which means 64,000 of those people take action and want more information from us or want more about our product. So the 64,000 convert at 10%. That's 6,400 customers to spend money. Okay, simple. That's the big number we started with. That's the people who showed interest. Out of those people who showed interest, 6,400 people spent money. So the product price is $47 and we had 6,400 customers to spend money. That's 300,800. That's just over $250,000. So we have to give our partner the commissions for doing us the great favor. Again, 75%, which means he'll walk away with $225,600. Thank you very much. Giving you a total profit of $75,200. $75,000, converting at 10% to 640,000 people. Does that sound so tough now? So if we hit somewhere between the 752 and the 75,000 from one person, how much money do you think you could make if you did this with 1,000 people? What if it was only 100 people that all had 1,000? Can you see the kind of money that can be earned? This is real success online. This is the way you make a start. This is what drags you out of the dumps where everybody else is and actually makes you money. And so far, we've not done a great deal of work. We've let other skilled people do their work for us. Just ponder on those figures a minute. Don't be in too much awe of this. Just look at this. 1%. What if you did this with 1% right across the board? How many 752s you could earn?